used to all the finer things, infatuated by what money brings. It seems to me you hoes will never change. You hoes will never change. Don't get me today, I'm singing. Don't get me to singing on y'all today, Israel. Don't get me to do it. Boy. Welcome. Welcome, everybody. Let me get my mic. Let me get my camera going on here. Welcome. You're tuned in to the Scorn Black Man podcast, and this is the Scorn Black Man podcast series, episode 16. Shalom, brother Don Yehuda. Give me a mic check, my brother.
Hey, shalom, brothers, Doc.
Shalom, man. You're sounding good and strong over there, brother.
Likewise.
And this is going to be an open platform show, so anybody that wants to come on and give their 2 cents, men and women, please, the link is in the live chat. I seen somebody come on in the backstage, but they got down, I think it was their brother Yashar. But anyway, happy Sabbath, Israel. Today's topic is episode 16, the know-it-all, free-spirited, free-thinking, scornful, black modern woman / whore. Let me say that again. Episode 16, the know-it-all, free-spirited, free-thinking, scornful, black modern woman / whore. We're going to get into it today. We're going to talk about the free-spirited, the free-thinking, and there's the scornful part of it, boy, because I got some stories to tell. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, brother Ben Dawid. Man, you could come on in and, I know you probably got some good wisdom to talk about this as well, brother. Anybody out there, like I say, the link is in the chat. But we're going to, like to start off with a good scripture, man. I could just say this off the dome. The book of John, St. John, 8:32. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. And with that, I would also like to give a disclaimer. Like I always like to do, like to tell you, you're going to hear a lot of rude speech of cuss words and rude speech offend you. This is not the channel for you. If knowledge, if you're seeking knowledge, this is the channel for you. I'm going to tell you like the good brother Paul say, I already quoted, but here you go in the scriptures. The book of 2 Corinthians, chapter 11, chapter 11, verse 6. Though I may be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest amongst you in all things. We're going to give you this truth here. You know what I'm saying? Thus says the Lord. And we're going to start off, brother Don Yehuda. Like the title say, man, the know-it-all. The know-it-all. You know what I'm saying? Now that part, they're going to go with the free thinking. But let's attack the free-spirited first. Man. You know what I'm saying? Like when I hear a woman say, she's free-spirited, I'm a free spirit, it's just really telling me that you're a whore. You're a whore that the Bible speaks of too. You know what I'm saying? It just tells me like, I don't want nobody to control my body. And we are brought out week after week after week in the scriptures. The Most High says, your body belongs to your husband, on your man. When he stick that rod in you, that's your husband right there. And his body belongs to you as well. That's your ding-a-ling. But you want a bunch of different ding-a-lings. That's the free-spirited part of it. You know what I'm saying? And we're just go ahead and just jump into it. But you want to say something real quick before I start getting this arsenal ready?
Yeah, today's society, I mean, this ain't nothing new. There's nothing new under the sun, but today's society promotes free-spirited women. You know, a lot of times our women do not like to be under subjection or submission. They look at that word as though it's a slavery type of situation that, you know, they're under bondage. And that's not the case. You know, at all times, we all answer to somebody. We answer to Christ. Christ answers to the Most High. Our women answer to us. The children answer to the father and the mother. So there's always a pecking order of things. But you're right, man. A lot of women these days, you know, they're free spirited. And it reminds me of the scripture in Sirach, also known as the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 25. It says, a shameless woman shall be counted as a dog. So a shameless woman is, you know, AKA a free-spirited woman, because she has no shame in her game. She's going to do whatever her spirit leads her to do, no matter what the consequences is, no matter what a person's opinion is. This is what generally a free-spirited person is. So definitely, you know, we have to speak out against these things, because it's not conducive to our community. It's not conducive to the individual that has a free-spirited mind.
Con. I mean, it's just like this right here. You're a whore. You're a whore. I can't even just hold it back. Free spirit. Every time I hear a woman say that, I'm a free spirit. You're just telling a man or woman that you want to just spread your body, your quiver out to everybody. And let's get to that damn quiver. We're going to stay in that same chapter, book of Ecclesiastes, aka the book of Sirach, 26, verse 12. This is one of my favorite scriptures. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he have found a fountain, and drink of every water. I keep trying to tell you, this is in paraphrase. This means that you're round everywhere and you're sucking a lot of dicks. By every head, she will sit down. You're everywhere. You're a busybody. You over Keisha house. You over goddamn Kim house. You over damn, you know what I'm saying, Tree's house. You over damn all these goddamn Mercedes and damn Lexus, all them motherfuckers' houses. You know what I'm saying? You by every head, she will sit, and over her quiver against every arrow. You taking all of these dicks. We have to keep breaking it down. That's a free spirited. Now, let me get to also that free spirited ties in with the LGBTQ. And I'm gonna go to the book of Isaiah. I'm freestyling here. I had nothing in order. I'm just freestyling like a mug. Chapter 3, book of Isaiah, chapter 3. Verse 9. The show of their countenance though witness against them, and they declare their sins as Sodom. They hide it not. Woe unto their souls, for they have rewarded evil unto themselves. Every one of them, every one of them talking about they free spirited. They also want to talk about they bisexual, trisexual, you know, all these different damn things. And then you wondering why our kids are coming up fucked up. We had to do a show on that one day. It was one of the top shows on this channel. This free spirited thing, man, it just kills me. You know what I mean? I just really don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like you can't keep a man because you want to be jocked by everyone. So when you have a man, his love for you, him jocking you or whatever, is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's not good enough for you. You got to have all this attention. That's why we did this that one show called Attention Seeking Whores, because you're ruining your marriages. You're ruining marriages that you could have, because you have to have these likes, boom, 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 boom. You have to, you know what I'm saying? How many married women you see, Don Yehuda, on married women or women that so-called have men, and they're on Facebook, Instagram, every kind of social media site you could possibly think of, they're in their butt naked.
Right. Right.
And
It's normal for them,
and you
man.
think you're
It's
gonna keep
normal.
a man? And you think you're gonna keep a man? You're not gonna be able to keep a man, baby. I mean, what man? What real man? I want y'all women to really think about this. What real man wants a whore? See, y'all are scared of real men because you want a simp that would accept your whoreness, your free spiriting every damn well. Go ahead, brother Don Yehuda.
Yeah, they just got to get it in their mind that, you know, men are very decisive and they're going to use the tools at hand to get what they want. So they might deal with you today, being in your whoredom, being free spirited, but no man wants to marry a woman that's for the streets. Any woman that's for the streets, a man typically is not going to marry you because other men then had you. Other men can speak about you. There's no secrecy. There's no reverence within your household because this other brother already has been with you. He knows about you. So a lot of our sisters have to get out of that mindset of thinking that being free spirited on a level of whoredom is not the way to go. It's very destructive on an individual level. And like I said, once again, the whole process and the whole thought process should be us building community, which is building the nation of Israel back. You know, we're supposed to come together in unity, like Zephaniah 2:1 said, because we're already not desired. And then you're adding on to your undesirableness by doing things that's not conducive, by being whores, by dressing like whores, by conducting yourself like men, having a manly or masculine spirit. So a lot of these things, you know, not wanting to be married, not wanting to raise a household traditionally. So a lot of these things are counterproductive to the establishment and the building of our nation. But, you know, scriptures say for those who have ears to hear, a lot of our brothers and mostly our sisters are not going to want to hear. They're going to conform to Christianity and other schools of thoughts, you know, where it's going to be flexible to their lifestyle.
You know, and that free spirit, I mean, yeah, I guess just a damn fucking freak show of a spirit. But, you know, and a lot of these women, man, some of these women be women that's supposed to be woke and be in this truth. You know, they got the Hebrew names, they got the fringes and everything right there, man. I just know one, man, that I met years ago. And, you know, she was, you know, sister always just want to have the fringes on, putting the fringes on the little kids and stuff. And I was just trying to, like, you know, this was a little talk. I was trying to, you know, play, you know, I was constantly playing lessons 24/7. And the sister was like, well, do you have something that's funny? See, she want to watch the camps cuss out people on the streets, but she don't want to watch, you know, the same people teach lessons. See, they want to be entertained, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Then, you know, Kanata's sister, you know, she bugged out. Her name, you know what I'm saying? She went from, you know, calling herself Yeshiva to voodoo queen, hoodoo queen. See, they are all this magic and sex magic, and, you know, they trying to say that, you know, all this different witchcraft, man. Our women, you know what I'm saying, they take on that kind of spirit too. But let me get the book of Proverbs, chapter 9, verse 13. A foolish woman is clamorous. She is simple and knoweth nothing. This is one of my favorite scriptures to bring out because a lot of women, you know, they think one of those spirits is a clamorous spirit, you know, loud talking, like we did that manly spirit, you know what I'm saying, Modern Woman episode that one time. It's just that spirit too messes y'all up, man. You know, calm down, get up under a man. You don't have to be a man. See, they are being taught, Don Yehuda, by, you know, mama and grandma and big mom now, you know what I'm saying, for some reason that they don't need a man, that they should assert their authority over a man. But they don't teach them to sort of authority over a white man. You just assert your authority over that damn nigga that you with. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of authority over your daddy. It's sort of authority over your brothers, over your uncles. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Over your, you know what I'm saying? It's just ridiculous, brother. It's just ridiculous. But go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Hey, I was watching the clip today on YouTube when I woke up. You know, I like to get up on the Sabbath morning and turn some videos on and get edified. But there was one of those shorts that was up there with a Kevin Samuels clip, right? And it was a sister on there that he was talking to. And I wish I knew what episode this was, because I definitely want to watch this one, because the level of fuckery that happened out of her mouth was like out of this world, because she said that she was, I believe she was married. If not, it was a long-term relationship. And she said that she was cheating in the relationship or marriage repeatedly for a long period of time, on and off. And so then she said the dude ended up cheating one time. Obviously, after he got fed up, found out she was for the streets. He cheated one time. So then she got mad. Like, she got mad at him for the one time, but admitted that she was on a whole fucking spree throughout the relationship. So she ended up, yeah, and then listen, she ended up leaving out of the relationship, right? Having a baby by his cousin. But then turn around and says she's mad at men and trying to figure out how she can stop being mad at men. And so he's like, yo, hold on. How are you mad at men when you was the one that was committing all the nonsense? So it brings me to the scripture, because a lot of times our sisters will do certain things and they don't think that, you know, their hands is dirty. But when we read in, let me get that for you real quick. It says in Sirach 26, verse 22, and harlot shall be accounted as spittle. So we know that a whorish woman or a harlot is going to be counted as nothing. You know, when you spit on the ground, that's disgusting. Like, you're not trying to step and spit, even if it's your own spit. You're not trying to get spit on, none of those things. So we know that a whore is going to be accounted for nothing. But in today's society, they've been put up on a pedestal. You know, like we talked before, like that whole demon time, you know, was created due to the pandemic and uplifting the whorish woman or the whorish spirit up on a pedestal, you know, when they wasn't able to get out there and shake their ass to get some money. You know, these are the things that our society, our community is dealing with. You know what I'm saying? And we victims of our own nonsense. We shooting ourselves in the foot. I always like to say we cheddar bombing ourselves. You know what I'm saying, brother? But it baffled me that she even had that type of mindset to think that, you know, he was in the wrong for what she was doing. It didn't make no sense, you know. But a lot of our sisters, once again, you know, they find themselves in these predicaments and think that, oh, you know, it wasn't really me, it was whatever he did or whatever the case may be. But, you know, it's nonsense, brother.
They forgot about themselves, you know what I'm saying, sucking 1,000 dicks. I guess what they, you know what I'm saying. But we're gonna go ahead and add on in right now. We're just gonna mush it all together. Free spirited, free thinking, and scornful black or women / whores. Let me get the book of Genesis 2, chapter 2, verse 18. And the Most High God said, "It is not good that man shall be alone. I will make him a helpmate for him." You are the helpmate, not the boss. We don't need your free spirited getting rid of your cooter cat to everybody. We don't need your free thinking, trying to sort authority over a damn man all the time. Can you watch your mama go through 1,000 boyfriends? That's why they all left her ass. That's why she had 1,000 of them motherfuckers, because of her damn mouth, her free thinking, her free spirited. Let me get to the book of 1 Corinthians, because, you know, I'm just going to go ahead and I like to let the scriptures just talk sometime. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all probably get tired of me ranting, but I'm going to go ahead and let the Most High and these prophets rant for you. The book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 8 through 9. For the man is not of the woman, but the woman of the man. Neither is the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. You're created for us. We don't need your free thinking. We don't need your free spirit. Your free spirit has just got you being a whore. You know what I'm saying? These women done you hooter, man. They will disrespect you, man, in front of everybody, man. You know how many husbands and boyfriends get disrespected? Just get disrespected every day by these so-called women and wives. Just disrespected to the T, brother. I know you don't see it, Don Yehuda. I mean, man, it's wild. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna stay in the same book, 1 Corinthians, but I'm gonna go to chapter 14 right now. And I'm gonna do 35 and 34. I mean 34 and 35, excuse me. Let the woman keep silent in the churches, for it is not permitted unto them to speak, but they are commanded to be under obedience, as also says the law. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. So we could go even farther and go into, and if they will learn anything, you got to turn the background. You got to turn the YouTube off, and they'll play right. If you got another tab up the YouTube tab, so let me read the last verse part again. So 35. And if they will learn anything, let them ask their husbands at home, for it is a shame for women to speak in the church. And that also, that's not saying that y'all can't say after. That means that there's no teaching for y'all, that y'all need to be silent and learn, just like most of the brothers. It's only going to be so many teachers. Everybody can't teach. Somebody got to be shut the hell up. And we damn sure need you women to teach, because y'all going to teach by your emotions. You know what I'm saying? You're going to teach by your emotions. What if you is one of these free spirited and free thinking, and you try to bring that into, the congregation, and we're going to rebuke your ass sharply. Shalom, brothers of Doc, man. Give me a sound check. I'm going to see if you're still echoing.
Hey, shalom, brother. Shalom. Can you hear me?
Shalom. Oh, yeah, you good, brother. You good, brother. You can just jump on in here, man. This is episode 16, my brother. This is called The Know-It-All, Free-Spirited, Free-Thinking, Scornful, Black, Modern Woman / Whore.
Damn.
And we mush it all up together. Scornful, Know-It-All, Free-Thinking, Free-Spirited, and modern.
That's a lot, man. That's what we dealing with out here on a daily basis, man. That's we try to get our sisters to reform, to repent, to come back to their natural their natural way of learning how to maneuver in this world, man, which they have lost their way, man.
Most definitely lost their way. I mean, I was just telling the brother Don Yehuda, a lot of these men have wives and women, and they're getting disrespected every day just by how the woman is dressing, how she's talking to them, when he's around his friends, what she do, then she got to come on out and, basically put herself on the market in front of everybody. Every day you look on social media, Willie D or somebody got some video of some chick, cheating on her man. Sometimes be with the best friends, and it could be with anybody, the damn milkman, the mailman, anybody else, the fireman, just any damn body. I mean, but it's crazy, man. This whole modern, because that's what the modern woman is. She's just a free thinking, free spirited, and a lot of them scornful, and they know it all. They can't listen to no man except for the white man. I don't understand why they even married or even have a man. Go ahead, brothers.
I'm sorry, Don Yehuda. Go ahead. You about to say something, brother?
No, I didn't say nothing. Go ahead.
Nah, it's our women, it starts from like a young age. It started in the household from a young age, like from their mothers, from the elder women that, didn't know the truth, didn't know it's a generational, it's a cycle of destruction that happened to our women that dates way back, and if we can we get Titus chapter 2 and verse it's Titus chapter 2 and verse 3, right? It reads, it said the aged woman likewise that they be in behavior as becometh holiness. Now, they said the aged woman, right? Likewise that they be in behavior. Now, it's a behavioral problem that we got going on with our women now. They don't know in public, like you were saying, they don't know how to act in public. You see them, they come outside looking any old kind of way, breasts hanging out with that stupid, nasty looking bonnet on their head, which I hate that thing, man. Our women back in the day never used to come outside looking like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's ridiculous. And then you're gonna attract a nigga man with dress just by your look. You're gonna attract that thing. You know what I mean? So it's like that ties into behavior. Becoming whole. That's not holiness, coming outside with your breasts hanging out, with your ass hanging out. You know, you're supposed to be dressed moderately. It tell you that, right? It said, becoming holy, not false accusers, not given to much wine. You know, our sisters out there love to get drunk in the club, fighting each other, pulling each other damn weave out, man. You know, right? It said, teachers of good things. Now, where do we see the so-called black woman, these women? Where do we see them? Where do they teach good things? Because I see on TikTok, the only good thing or thing that they teaching their children is how to twerk. Do that dance, baby. Shake that ass.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? That's all you see. And it's ridiculous. It's a shameful thing. They're not shamefaced, right? All right. It said to love their, I'm sorry, it says to be sober, to love their husbands, to love their children. They're not loving their husband. They're not even trying to get married. They don't want, they say, I'm good. They say, I'm good by myself. You know, what's that saying that they say? I don't need no man.
I don't need no man.
Until they hear that noise downstairs, until that mouse run across the floor, until that window busted out, till that gas run out, till that tire need change. Then you need all of a sudden you need a man. Other than that, they just want to, the women want to jump off too. A simple nigga man jump off to come and just throw down some pipe and then knock him up, put a baby in him. Now he all of a sudden is a no good nigga.
Yep. That go to Proverbs 30 and 20. It says, such is the way of an adulterous woman. So all of those things you said are attributes of an adulterous woman. She want a simple-minded nigga. She want to jump on every rod that she can jump on. And then she doesn't want to have any accountability about it, because we know that thing drains and drips all into the household. Like you said, the kids on TikTok, watching their mom on TikTok twerking, breaking it down, dropping it low, dropping it like it's hot. You know what I'm saying? And they think all of that thing is cool. And it says she eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness. What have I done? What I'm doing wrong? Why y'all judging me? I ain't doing, I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun. Y'all can't judge me. I'm just having fun. I ain't hurt nobody. That's what the scripture talking about. But you are hurting our community. You're hurting these young sisters that see you, that want to emulate you. All they want to learn is the swing on the pole. They want to drop it like it's hot. They want to show their ass crack. They want their boobs hanging out. This is the
only fan.
Right. And they don't see nothing wrong with it, because so many people, at least the propaganda is saying so many people are doing it. Because we know in the social media world, perception, you know, they said perception, if believed enough, can become reality. And that might not even be the reality, but the perception is, when you get on social media, all you see is our women in whoredom, adultery, you know, scantily clad, having no good teachers. They're not teaching nothing. So we perceive that, okay, all niggas like this. That's why the other nations look at all niggas like this. They all like that. Yeah.
Like you say, man, like both of y'all say, it's too much sexual energy. Like your pictures, your videos. I mean, you just putting it out there for the world. Your little daughter watching you in the mirror, sitting on the sink with your tongue out, trying to make you look like you got ass. You know what I'm saying? All your little twerk videos. I mean, you know, basically y'all butt ass naked taking pictures, and your daughters and sons are seeing this. You know what I'm saying? So all that sexual energy and stuff, you're just throwing it out there, but you still want to be treated like a humble, modest woman. That don't add up. I've heard women say, well, just because I do all them things don't make me a hoe. Well, what the hell did it make you? What the hell did it make you? But, you know, let me get the book of Proverbs chapter 7. in verse 11 and 12. She is loud and stubborn. Her feet abide not in her house. Now she is without. Now in the streets, and lies in wait at every corner. Now you hook it. Now you a toot. Oh, we got old prostitute. You a toot now. Now you tooting and booting it up. Now you're tooting and booting it up now. You know what I'm saying? All that sexual energy. Now you would have been a modest woman. You would have got a real man. But see, all you wanted to do was be a hoe. So every nigga just got you, made you ride the cars there, and toss your ass on to the next brother. You know what I'm saying? Now you just tossed out there until they toss your ass on the corner now. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I mean, I really just don't get it, man. It's like they know the results of these things. If you're so smart, you don't need a man. Well, you should know the results of how you act and how you dress is going to get you the result. I mean, come on, women. You know what I'm saying? Let me get the book of Sirach. I don't know if we brought this out. I don't think we have. The book of Ecclesiastes, aka the book of Sirach, chapter 26 and verse 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. That's the free spirited. That's the free thinking. See what I'm saying? Because you're supposed to be teaching your daughters the right things on how to be straightly, but you give them so much over much liberty because then they watching you do all the whole shit. What you think gonna happen with them? Over much liberty, make them be ashamed. But see, they watching mama. Mama ain't ashamed. Mama about butt naked. Mama, you know, like I always say, sucking dicks and licking clicks. You know what I'm saying? They seeing women come over there and they seeing men. Now they bisexual at 5 years old. Come on, what the hell is this? You know, like this doesn't make no damn sense, man. Over much liberty, a free spirit and free thinking. Go ahead, brothers.
Hey, that liberty is given by the mama in the household. That get Ezekiel 16:44. Did you already get that?
Nope, I was listening. I was just looking that up right now.
In the spirit, right? Hey, Ezekiel 16:44. Hey, the mother, which always see the black woman, what they teach in Christianity and all of that is the black woman is the head of the household, man, today. Right. She the head of the household. What she say goes. And you got the simple Negro sitting over there shaking his head. Yep, whatever, you know, go ahead. You know, because he trying to have sex later on. He letting the children run him up. He letting the woman right. He letting the woman do whatever, run the household. All he doing is sitting back, getting fat. She feeding them. You know what I mean? And letting the kids and the daughter walk around dressed inappropriately and things of that nature. But 16:44 say this. Behold, everyone that uses proverbs shall use this proverb against thee, right? It said against thee, against the so-called black woman. As is the mother, so is her daughter. So if the daughter see her mom walking around with the breast hanging out, see her talking any old, and the main point here, see her talking any old kind of way to that king of that household. Well, he's supposed to be a king, but he don't know. Right? So what's she gonna do? She gonna go out in the street. She gonna disrespect the princess and the kings out there, right? With her whoredom, with her filthy, nasty mouth, you know, and she gonna bring that disrespect back. And her mom let it go on. So as is the mother, so is the daughter. So this nonsense that's going on and being spread about throughout the earth with the so-called black woman and black and our women out here, man, it's just nonsense, man. You know, it's sick. It's disgusting. They don't have no shame, you know. That go back to that Sirach 26 and 10. Y'all got it,
right? That goes into a lot of things that both of you brothers was talking about. You know, it just had me look at Ecclesiastes chapter 8 and verse 8 and 9. It says, "Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman." You know, in today's society with social media, it's very hard to turn away your eyes from a beautiful woman because as soon as you log on to YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, the first thing that pop up is a beautiful woman, half naked or all the way naked, doing whatever she want to do. And it says, "And look not upon another's beauty, For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. Many of our people, like the brother said, you got a do-boy simp sitting over there just letting her just run the house because he want to lay down with her at the end of the day so she can say or do whatever she wants. She's the king in the house. She wear the pants in the family. He done been put on in the skirt. He got the stockings on with the heels at this point because he want her to get him some yams by the end of the night. And so whatever you say, baby, goes. I don't care what you say. You heard your mama. You heard what she say. Go do what she say now. And you just sitting over there in the corner simping. But it says beauty had led a lot of our men to this. You know, we infatuated. They said men's, you know, are receptors. Men are visual and women are something else. I don't know what it is they say about women. I think it's emotional, but we're very visual. So when we see a woman,
emotional as hell.
What'd you say, brother?
Emotional as hell. Emotional basket cases.
Yeah, definitely that. And so it says, for many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman, for wherewith love is kindled as a fire. So that means now we entrenched. We done got infatuated at this point. And it says, sit not at all with another man's wife. So we know that according to scripture, you know what I'm saying? In most cases, once you lay down with a sister, she is in essence your wife, unless her father denounces that and you got to pay the dowry. Well, we know ain't nobody paid no dowry. Ain't nobody went to no woman's father. So guess what? That means that you're supposed to be in essence marrying and taking care of this woman. And it says, nor sit down with her in thine arms and spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her. And so through desire, thou fall into destruction. And so this is what we see. And we see in the destruction of the black household because we sitting down, spending money on her to drop her like it's hot. Y'all subscribing to these OnlyFans pages. Y'all getting onto these porn hubs. You got memberships to all of these type of things. Y'all in all these sister inboxes talking about, yo, I'll fly you out. You know what I'm saying? I got the ticket ready for you. I'm going to come. You're going to get wined and dined. I'm going to treat you like a queen. You know what I'm saying? And how many brothers out there doing that? How many brothers out there simping like that? I mean, you could probably not count the multitude of brothers that's doing that. You just look at the comments. Brothers that lost their mind, they went wild. It's like girls going wild out here. No, niggas going wild.
Right.
They done lost
sex
their mind.
Right.
Sex do. But let me get the book of Ecclesiastes, book of Sirach again. I'm gonna stay in verse 20, chapter 26. And what you just talking about, you know, how the women, you know, how they dress and how, you know, it's just you wearing shit you won't even wear for your husband, and you taking pictures and videos and putting it all out for the world to damn see. But verse 9, the whoredom of a woman may be known by her hardy looks and eyelids. You know, that goes into, like we just said, all that dress and just how you put yourself out there. Most of y'all, we can't tell the difference between a prostitute and a regular woman now. So all y'all look and dress like prostitutes. You could tell the difference, but you can't tell the difference now. Let me jump down because I wanted to get I'm gonna jump down to verse 23 because we was just talking about this earlier about how you want to dress and act a certain way, but then you want to get a certain result, you know, or a certain man. It's not going to happen. Let me jump down to verse 23, the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes 26:23. A wicked woman is given as a portion to a wicked man, but a godly woman is given to him that fears the Most High God. It's right there, baby. You know what I'm saying? You get what you put in. You know what I'm saying? You get back what you put in. Like you put shit in, you're gonna get shit back.
That's right.
It just is what it is. You know, a lot of y'all women are so scornful, man. Like y'all so hateful. Y'all have a lot of hate built up. Mm-hmm. And you know, I'm gonna give a quick story, man. I ain't gonna get too much deep into it. But you know, my father just died, and you know, I guess he was getting a divorce from his wife. I didn't know. And so she tried to hurry up and bury him in the ground. Man, he died on a Friday. She wanted her to bury him in the ground on Wednesday so his family can't get there. You know, she don't want to talk to me and my damn two other siblings about, you know, about business, about my father, you know what I'm saying? His affairs, his business.
All right.
She's just going to chump us off and not say nothing, just try. But what she didn't understand is that my daddy had a will that he talked to his kids. He actually talked to his kids, you know. But she's so scornful, you know, after, you know, he in the hospital or dead, she got his cell phone. She calling, you know, going through his text messages, calling women and his phone. She's so scorned now. Now she's pissed off with people in his family. She pissed off with him. She just want to bury him and just fuck over his damn kids and over his family. So, you know, I fly home, man. The house I grew up in, she got all my family outside, got all her family inside the damn house. Wow. She wasn't staying there. You know, my dad Ben told me, you know what I'm saying, she was, you know what I'm saying, he had to drive out of town every 2 weeks and spend 2 or 3 days with her. I'm like, you know, how the hell that working? But he didn't want to tell me that he was, you know, putting a divorce in on the woman because he knew I had a lot of love for his wife. You know what I'm saying? And I would try to talk him out of it. But, you know, he knew better. He didn't want to got to lay down with her. He wanted to marry with her. But, you know, and she didn't bank on, he had the will and he had a divorce papers that I guess she knew about that, but she didn't know what he told the lawyer. He told the lawyer, she abandoned me. You've been gone for damn near a damn year. And, you know, I stayed out of town. You know, now you going to my phone while I'm dead. What the fuck you going to my phone for now I'm dead? You know what I'm saying? My wife supposed to be right here. But you that scorn, now you treating this family like shit. You got all the old elderly women that grew up and been in town. Now they outside, sitting outside with us younger people. You know what I'm saying? You got all your family. I mean, man, listen, man. The day we at the funeral, the grave site, man, the church brought the damn food over. You know, I can't, you know, eat right there. I had to, you know what I'm saying, try to get me an appetite. I go look for the food about an hour or two later. Hell, she don't gave it away. Told everybody, hey, man, you know, they got to get on from the house. See, she begging and thinking that this house is in her name. Little does she know the house is in me and my siblings' name. You know what I mean? But she gonna do some scornful shit. So I told myself, don't say nothing. She don't talk no business. She gonna get that paperwork in. You know what I'm saying? And when she get that paperwork in, you know what I'm saying? Then she's gonna who is this? All right, Gloria Miller. Thanks for the English lesson, Sister Shalom. But but anyway, so she wasn't betting on the paperwork. You know what I'm saying? She's trying to play all kind of roles. These women are bipolar with 8 different personalities. You know what I mean? And so when she got that paperwork, she was like, you know what I'm saying? I'm back over here. Now she's texting. Well, why you ain't tell me what happened? The scriptures say the right hand never let the left hand know what it's doing. You didn't let me know what was going on. You know what I'm saying? You let my siblings know what was going on. You was going to just fuck us over. You know what I mean? Scornful. He's dead. You're mad with him. You're mad with his kids. You're mad with his family. Now you're lying on the man. The man is dead in the ground and you're lying on him. The scornful black modern woman.
Yep. Hey man, that's a spirit, man. That Jezebel spirit, man. You know, it runs rampant, man. You know, that damn Eve spirit, man, out here, man. Just, you know, I don't know. Hey, the Lord said He's gonna deal with the daughters of Zion, man. You know what I mean? They're gonna get dealt with, you know. Hey, in the wilderness, they ain't gonna be out there, man, with that. They ain't gonna make it, man. You know, the Lord already know. He already got His chosen. He already got His elect, man, right now. He already know. You know, it's up to us to make that election sure, man, for the women, man, too, also. You know, we just got to teach them. They don't want to listen. They want to turn away from that word. They want to turn away from that haughty woman. They want to turn away from that they scornful ways. You know, they don't want to turn away from that thing, man. Where's that at in Isaiah chapter 30, I believe, man? You know, it ain't just, you know, they rebellious as hell, man.
And while you getting let me read the scripture for.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Because it sounds like, you know, she was a little bit upset that we speaking out against our sisters. It's not out of anger. It's not out of contentment. It's actually out of love. And we don't take any of the responsibility off of our brothers because we are the heads of the household. You know, we're just seeing the repercussions of not being the heads, the kings that we're supposed to be within our households and not taking responsibility.
Right.
But does that mean that you sisters, because the king ain't in the household, are supposed to be acting the hell up? No, it does not. So we go to Ezekiel chapter 13 and 17. It states, likewise, thou son of man, set thy face against the daughters of thy people. So we have to set our face against our people, not no other nation of people, not no other race of people, but our people, because this is in-house cleanup. Right. We got to clean up our house first before we can go out in the world and dictate anything. The Most High isn't going to allow a dirty, dusty, dingy nigga to go out and teach his word while he's still a dirty, dusty, dingy nigga. It's just not going to happen. Right. And it says, which prophesy out of their own heart and prophesy thou against them. So it says that in the last days and throughout time as we know it, they prophesied out of their own heart. There's many scriptures where the sisters were rebellious against the Most High, against the prophets. One account I want to say is when they was worshiping Diana, and they said, our husbands know what we do. We ain't about to do anything else but this. We're going to worship Diana because we've been doing good worshiping this idol. You know what I'm saying? They prophesied out their own heart with authority. They put that, matter of fact, they threw their husbands under the bus like, man, these niggas know what we doing. So we have to prophesy against our people because we still see that to this day. They're like, y'all niggas ain't no good. Y'all know what y'all doing, so we gonna do it too. Right. So that is not out of anything else other than love and correction, because like a lot of leadership say, whenever we do a lesson for somebody, it's really a lesson for us. It helps to open up ourselves to where our shortcomings are, what we can do better, how we can bring the information to the people better. You know what I'm saying? Right.
Exactly, man.
And this, you know, we ain't trying to tear y'all down. We're trying to build you up. And that's right there. Let me get it in the book of Acts, chapter 20, verse 32. And now, brethren, I command you to the Most High God and to the word of his grace, which is able to build you up and give you an inheritance among all them which are sanctified. This word, this lesson, and all these lessons are to build you up. It's not to tear you down, but sometimes you got to tear you down to build you up.
Right.
And it just is what it is.
Right.
Let me. Oh, and this is one thing. I love to bring this scripture out. See, when you free spirited and free, you know, thinking and know it all, and you're scornful and all that right there, because our women suffer from that so bad. That's a mental illness. It really is. And it was prophesied right here in the book of Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter, 28th verse. And it's I like to bring it like people don't understand. The Lord shall smite thee with madness and blindness and astonishment of heart.
Right.
Y'all you modern black women, you give yourselves all these mental disorders because you want to be loved by everyone.
Right.
You want everybody's opinion, you want all the attention, and you run yourself batshit crazy. You run yourself batshit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, if they don't get them looks, man, that's why the suicide rate is high amongst a lot of black women. Then y'all go into these other nations, think you're gonna get that type of love. You're watching all these soap operas and shit. You know, you're seeing how, you know, old Billy Bob is, you know, how it looks like him and his wife has all the, you know, the happiness. They may have a little financial generational wealth over you off the backs of our ancestors, but they're not happy. You know what I'm saying? But you could be happy if you get in these scriptures and get you a damn man and get that manly modern spirit off of you. You know what I'm saying? Get that free spirited, free thinking, you know what I'm saying, spirit off of you. America has really fucked our women up. It just have. I can't even say it. I'm not gonna be polite. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's really fucked y'all up because all you want to do is listen to other black women and the white man. Damn what the black man says. Damn him being your father. Damn him being your husband. Damn him being your big brother. You know, like, damn him being, you know, any man in position. Because hell, some of you, if you got a black boss, a black male boss, you talking shit to him too at work. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But when you got the white boss, it's yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, master. Anything I need. We want me to work some more overtime, master.
Right. It's crazy, man. It is crazy.
Yeah, you know, a lot of times they just think that we getting on. You know, this show is about to spotlight all the ills in our community, but also the beautiful aspect about the show is that we can give y'all the solutions to what you need to do in order to turn those things around. For example, Sirach chapter 26, which is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 1 and 2. I mean, verse 1 and 2. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife. So a virtuous woman is a blessing to a man. You have to learn how to be virtuous. Virtue is something that you learn. It's not something that you're born with. It's not something that just comes to you innately. You have to learn to be a virtuous woman. It says, for the number of his days shall be double. A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and she shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Most High. So we see that a virtuous woman is a good portion unto a man, and that she's going to have fear of the Most High. And as we know, when you go to Psalms chapter 111, let's get there, because in order to fear the Most High, you got to have some type of understanding, right?
Right.
Chapter 111 and verse 10 in Psalms, it says, the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So those that fear the Lord, those virtuous women that fear God has wisdom. They have a level that is going to prolong their husband's life. She's going to be a joy unto her husband. She's going to be a helpmeet and the builder of her household. And it says, a good understanding have all they that do this commandments, his praise endure forever. So we know that being virtuous, is something that you have to learn. And that's why when the brother brought out in Titus earlier that the aged women are supposed to teach these lessons of virtue. These are lessons that's supposed to go down generationally from mother to daughter, so forth and so on. You know what I'm saying? And I seen a brother in the comment, which he had actually brought out a very good point about, you know, these foolish women, they destroy their own house. So when you go to Proverbs 14, this is another gem, another solution for you women. It says, every wise woman, we just read, wisdom comes from the fear of the Lord. That's doing the statutes, his commandments, applying it into your life. So every wise woman buildeth her house. So women, quit destroying your house. Be wise. Follow the word of God. Live accordingly to that, and your house will be built. But it says, but the foolish plucketh it down with her hands. So we see a lot of foolishness, a lot of foolish women these days that go out and they pluck down their own households, unbeknownst to them. You know, because it says in Ecclesiastes 7 and 17, it says, be not overmuch wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time? Why do you kill your own progeny with the destructive manners and the destructive ideologies that we teach our children? Because you don't necessarily have to sit them down and be like, baby, you know, in order to make this money, you need to learn how to twerk it. You need to learn how to drop it hot. You need to go out there, dress all, you know, scantily, show your booty. You know what I'm saying? Use what you got to get what you want. You don't always have to say that.
Right.
Just living your life is an example. Just how you carry yourself in this example. They see how you walk, how you talk, how you dress, the people that you conduct yourself with. All of these are examples of life. And so we're teaching our kids to be destructive. So just, you know, to give you sisters some solutions that be virtuous. And if you want to learn what virtuous is, it's the perfect chapter we always like to go to is Proverbs 31. A virtuous woman. Be a Proverbs 31 woman. It tells you what being virtuous is in that chapter.
All right.
Con. Brother Zadok, you got something else?
Yeah, nah. I would want to pose a question to any woman that may be watching right now. Is why, if she's not married, why doesn't she want to be married? Is it the authoritative part of it? The man, the head, the man is the head, like 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Like, can we read that real quick?
Yeah, get it.
1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Because this is a problem, man. Like, the woman got that you know, I don't need no man's spirit, you know. But let's see what the Most High say. right? 1 Corinthians 11 and verse 3, right? But I would have you know that the head of every man is Christ, right? So us men, we got to understand that we got a head, right? We got somebody over us, right? As a leader. And the head of the woman is the man. That part right there, if any woman in the chat or watching, does that strike a nerve? Because the way that some of our women act in the households or in public or whatever, she don't, this right here, the head of the woman is the man. The man, she's supposed to go to the man for everything. It said that in the scriptures. If she got any questions, go home to her husband. But I'm trying to ask, why don't she want a husband? She wants to be the leader. She got that Eve spirit from back in the garden, man. Why don't she? That's a good. I think that's a question that needs to be answered. Why don't you want to be married, black woman? Because black people don't get married, man. You see it out there, a very, very small percentage. But why doesn't the black woman want to be married to the black man?
Gone. Like you said, they want to be the leader. They wear the pants. They got on the loafers. They got on the Defora with the business coat, the tie on. They got the sports bra that's pinning down the breast, so you don't know that they're a woman. You know what I'm saying? They got their hair cut low. All of these things is reminiscent of wanting to be the head of the household, and they daddy gave them that power. You know what I'm saying? Western society, aka white society, aka Esau, has given them that power to be, masculine, have given them that power to be independent. And unfortunately, they didn't bought into it hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah, all they do is damn cut their hair and get a damn low fade or something, number one, number two, like with a bunch of damn parts and shit in their head, then dress like a man, and then talking about some, I like men. No, you like women. You know what I'm saying? You look like a damn man. You know what I'm saying? You look like a damn man. All that manly spirit on you know what I'm saying? Can they go all the way back to Deuteronomy 22 and 5? You know what I'm saying? Don't put on a man's garments. You're down here dressing like a damn man. You got a man haircut. You want to walk like a man, and then but every time you get around a man, you want to try to act like you just know more than him. Like you can't even talk to a black woman now because she know more than you. You can't tell her shit. You sit there talking, you know what I'm saying, and she just talking over you. You know what I'm saying? Because she know more. Because she, you know what I'm saying? Because they talk like the black man that just don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? They hate any black man that know anything. They don't want to be around you. They want to be around a dummy. You women want to be around dummies, man, that they can control. That goes all the way back. You know what I'm saying? Y'all just like, if it not the oppressor and choose none of his ways, y'all act just like your slave masters now. You know what I'm saying? Right. You know what I'm saying? You want a bunch of flunkies up under you.
You read that in we go back if the black woman if she pick a book up and read the Willie Lynch, she understands why she got that attitude, why she opposes her head, why she goes against the laws of the Most High God that was given to the man to rule over the woman. You can't use that word to the black woman, rule, but God said it. It's in the book, but she claimed to be a Christian. She claimed to love God, but then won't follow the words, won't follow the tenements. She won't follow the laws of the Most High. What he said is what he set up. He set up order. There's order, but you will go to work and follow the order of the so-called white man at the job. He said, file this. He said, type this. He said, mail this. He said, take that, this, there, and you do it. But when you go home and the black man, he's sitting there waiting, then it's, cook your own food. Then it's, no, I'm not doing this. You got back talk, a lot of this, a lot of talk. But you don't, but the white man, you go to the job, he'd say, look, you didn't do this right. We don't need you no more. Go home. So guess what? He took money away from you. He took your job. You didn't slam the door. You didn't kick the door down. You didn't call him a band, a bitch ass. You know what I'm saying? You didn't call him a bitch ass nigga. You didn't do none of that. But he just took something from you vital to building your home. But then you go home and cuss the black man out. You're nothing.
Right.
It's madness, and that gotta stop.
The brother BDS, the bridge, I know the brother. He said in their defense, now the man has to be masculine enough for a woman to trust that she can release his masculinity. And these days, there's a lot of female energy in our black men, but that's because ain't no black men in the household.
Right.
She don't want a man. She don't need a man. She can do it all by herself anytime. And y'all brothers know, y'all try to be in the kid's life. That woman do not want, man, they get so scornful and so evil. You know what I'm saying? They be like, fuck the kids. I don't care how the kids come out. I just want this nigga to hurt. I just want this nigga to hurt. But you hurting the kids because now the boy is growing up in a household with a damn masculine mama, masculine damn sisters, masculine aunties and masculine grandmas, masculine goddamn big cousins.
Right.
All he knows is how to submit himself to a black woman and the white man. This is why he want to go and kill black men all day, because he mad at black men because he been watching all these damn black women hate the damn black man and love the white man. So that's what his program in his head. Listen to the black woman, hate the black man, love the white man. This is why the white man can jog up and down you niggas' neighborhoods all damn day like Mr. Rogers and nothing happened. A black man, a black woman, no matter what age they is, they can't even know how to walk in their own neighborhood. They're gonna get robbed, they'll get shot.
Right.
We need black men. If they don't want a black man because now the child gonna be listening more to the man. And you women, you want to have too many baby daddies. So you don't want your new boyfriend or husband, you know what I'm saying, to sort of throw it over your kids and for them to listen to him. Well, you don't want a man. You don't want a husband. See, y'all don't want order. Just like you just said, they don't want order. You claim to be a Christian, all this shit here. I'm washed in the blood of Jesus. I'm just washed. Right. Man, you just washed the hell up.
Right.
You ain't washing no blood or nothing. You just washed the hell up.
You know, you're washed in your damn wickedness, man.
Watching your wickedness. You don't want to know what I'm saying? You don't want to, you just don't want to listen to a black man.
Right.
That, you know what I'm saying? You've been programmed by the Greeks and the Romans just to not listen to the black man. Like the black man is just not shit. There's a lot of good ones out here. And you can make your sons and daughters be good black men and black women if you get a black man. But you know you got to submit to them. Like I go back and say, like the title say, you want to be a free-spirited, you want to be a know-it-all, free-spirited, free-thinking, scornful black modern woman / whore. That's what you want to be. That's what you want to be.
And then she sit there. Then she sit there. Oh no, you just. I'm a whore. I'm a whore. Yeah. Hey, they don't understand that that's an old word. Like that. That's it's in the Bible, but they don't read. It's in the Bible. The Most High called you a whore. Get mad. You don't get mad at us.
Listen, you know what's crazy about that? A lot of them accept that as a badge. I'm gonna tell you a story because the brother shared a story. I'm gonna share a story when I used to be in the world, right? I used to be out here, you know, running the streets, doing all type of fuckery and everything. But I used to deal with a lot of whores, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know, you can do what you do and leave off and not be bothered by them because they going off to the next dude. They ain't worried about what you about to do once y'all leave off, you know what I'm saying? And so I used to have this one young sister, man. I mean, we grew up together knowing each other and everything, but you know, as time went on, we would, you know, meet up, do what we do. But she used to always say that she was my whore and took pride in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Like she realized and recognized what her position was. And she grabbed hold of that thing. And every time I see her, you know, I'm not going to get into details, but in certain instances and moments of our, you know, being together, she would say these things like, I'm your whore, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, you my whore? She's like, yeah. I'm like, and I sit back thinking about that now, like, yo, how mentally destroyed we both were, but even more so her, because this is your extension, this is your ceiling, this is what you aspire to be. Like, you know, then it was cool. And that's what I was saying earlier. Men will be manipulative and use the resources to them to get what they want, which is what I was doing. But it's not conducive for you, black woman, your Israelite woman, because we're going to use that to our advantage and you're going to get the short change or the short end of the stick. You know what I'm saying? So don't hold on to these titles. Don't hold on to these lifestyles and think this is what it is because you're trying to get money. You're trying to get out of a situation where you think finance is going to be your savior. We know money is defense, but it also say that the love of the root of money is the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. Excuse me. Meaning you'll do anything for money. Money ain't the problem. It's what you would do for the money is the problem.
Con. And just to piggyback off of what the brother the doctor was saying about these women, you know, they don't like that word, you know, being ruled, and you know, you are commanded by the husband, you know what I'm saying? Be in silence, learns everything from your husband. They don't want to hear those words. They hate those damn words right there. But look at the book of Sirach, chapter 36, 24. I don't think it's been brought out yet, but I'm gonna bring it out. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession. Bet you don't like that word neither, do you, black woman? You are a possession to your husband and your man. You fucking, he ain't my husband. You fucking him, ain't you? The most I say, when he put that rod up in you that you love so much, that's your husband now. Let me read that from the beginning again. The book of Sirach, aka the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 36, verse 24. He that getteth a wife beginneth a possession, a help like unto himself, and a pillar of rest. Don't aggravate me. You're supposed to be a comfort. You know, you're supposed to be a pillar of rest. You know what I'm saying? When I come home, I'm supposed to be at ease. Have me a glass of red wine, a shot of Patron, or Don Julio, or Añejo, with some slippers and a good meal. I don't want to hear the yappity yap. Nope. You know, you're a helpmate. You know, you're my possession. That's my body. Like the Most High tell you. He said, my body is yours. But you don't want just my body. You want a bunch of brides, you know.
All praises. Hey, to land back off of what you was just saying, though, in verse 20, I'm sorry, Ecclesiastes 36 to 22. I'm sorry, not that one. My bad. 25. 25, the next verse, though. We'll read that one. It said, where no hedge is, there the possession is spoiled. So where no hedge is, that man. Wait, she just said she don't need no man. The man, the husband, that righteous man, that leader, that king in that household is that hedge. Where no hedge is, meaning if that black man ain't in that home, what it say? There, the possession is spoiled. Then you just said she's the possession. Now she's spoiled, right? Now she's spoiled, right? Now she got that liberty to do whatever she want to do, right? And now she's gonna be going off, right? And he that hath no wife will wander up and down mourning, right? Let me go back to I got one more to get Psalms 10. This is going back to what Brother Don Yehuda was saying about that pride that they calling themselves a whore. They boasting that thing. Watch this in Psalms chapter 10 and verse. I'm gonna start at verse 2. It said, "The wicked in his pride doth persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined." Right. So that woman, them devices that she imagined herself in as being that whore, as being that thought, as being that bad bitch, as being that, you know, out there in the club shaking. She devised some things that let her be taken in them devices that they've imagined. Watch this. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire. If it's her desire to be a whore, she gonna boast in that thing, man. You know, you got Megan Thee Stallion out there. You got these Cardi B's out there, and these what's the other one, man? You know,
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Like, look her name, man. Nicki Minaj. Come on, man. Boasting. Yeah, you know, boasting and having sex with multiple men. You so boasting that thing, you put it in your name. That's wicked as hell, man. That's the Most High giving you up. He said, you know what? Go ahead and make that your damn name then. You damn whore. Right?
Right.
And I ain't calling my sisters no whore, because I pray that one day they could come out of that wicked demonic spirit and come back to the righteousness of the Most High. That's what I pray. That's what I want. These are our beautiful women. Shouldn't be out here acting like this, man. Our women are the most beautiful things that ever walked the face of this earth, man.
Right.
One more script right quick, man. Verse 4, it says, verse 3, the wicked boasteth of his heart's desire and blesses the covetous whom the Lord abhorreth. What does abhorreth mean? Y'all know, brothers know. The Lord hates. Right? So the Lord hates you, black woman, being a whore and boasting that you a whore. Stop it and come back. Come back, black woman, come back. We here to build you up, not tear you down. These is real kings up here. Real men of the Lord that's sitting up here, man, trying to get y'all to come back to the righteousness of the Most High and not be put to death and burn in that eternal fire, because it is real. It's coming. Y'all see it on the news every day. All right, that's it for me.
And just to piggyback off that, I hate saying that word piggyback, man. To fall back off of that, you know what I'm saying, for our young sisters,
turkey back,
even some of our other sisters that's watching this, you know what I'm saying, it might not necessarily be a whore, but are looking at the lifestyles of these other women, whether they're young or old, and the things they're doing. Don't be envious of these lifestyles. Don't try to aspire to be like these women. Don't try to emulate what it is that you see them doing on TikTok, IG, Facebook, and so forth. Proverbs 24:1 says, be not thou envious against evil men or women, neither desire to be with them. Don't be in league with them. Don't try to emulate them. Don't try to take their blueprint and apply it to your life. It says in verse 2, for their heart studieth destruction. So their heart studies destruction. They're studying how to destroy their own household, how to destroy their own souls, how to destroy their own lives. You know what I'm saying? It's a ripple effect. That's why it says each one teach one. What starts with you permeates out into the community. It's a spider web effect. And it says, and their lips talk of mischief. And this is what we see day in and day out, 24/7, 365 days a year is this mischief. You know, the slut walks, you know, like you said, the Cardi B's, the Meg Thee Stallions, you know, they got all of these things that's seducing our young sisters out here, and even some of our older sisters who were looking from the outside in, who might have been living a straight and narrow life, but always had that little sparking, like, I wonder what it feel like, you know, just to be a little loose. You know what I'm saying? Just to drive on the wild side, drive fast a little bit, but no, don't do those things. You know what I'm saying? Don't strive to be like that. Turn away from those evil doings. And if you see a sister doing that, you know what I'm saying? Correct that sister. Try to teach her what's right and what's wrong, and try to show her that what she's doing is off. So that way, like the brother said, that they could come out of that sin and come out of those demonic ways and come back into the truth and the light, because we're children of the light, not of darkness.
Con. And another thing that bothers me, man, is that these women, another way they run off good men, y'all want to put, you can't put every man on child support because your friends is doing it, or you hear it's the cool thing to do. If he's not taking care of his kids, then do it. If he's trying to be in his kid's life and he's taking care of them, why would you do that? Just to be spiteful and evil? You dummy. He'll do more for his damn child. You get more if you don't put him. Some of that child support ain't shit. It goes by how much money you make. I guess you won't what Puff Daddy in future baby mamas them getting us. Like that nigga ain't making no money like that, baby.
Right.
What's wrong with you? You know what I'm saying? I mean, like you say, the brother BDS say he's a victim of that. You know what I'm saying?
I think we all been victims of that. I know I was.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
If you a black man a victim, man, we all been a victim of that, man. If you had a woman that sat up there, man, and did right and said, well, I see you only make $7 an hour, I'm gonna go ahead, let's work together. Where that's not out there, man. She gonna be mad. Look, she mad, man, for one, and it is out of spite. Why? It's because she's not with you. She'll call you a bitch ass nigga. She'll call you a dog. You don't take care of kids. You a deadbeat father. But hey, grab a bottle of that liquor and a damn blunt and come over the damn crib and see how that changed.
Right.
See how that changed. Right? Right. Start knocking that headboard upside that wall and see. Hey, she'll run. The next day she gonna run her ass down to the courthouse and tell them to take that child support off, man.
Right.
Right. But that's you stooping down to a simple nigga though. Don't do that, brother. All because of over some money, because you want to save a couple dollars in your pocket. No, you got to keep walking the righteous path. You know what I'm saying? And you got to lead by example, you know, and show other brothers and sisters too how you move in the spirit. And then you let the Most High do the rest. Right. Don't sit up there and be no simple nigga, man. That's just going to keep the cycle and the process of a destroyed state of people going, man. And the children going to be destroyed. Don't do that for money, brother. We all been the victim, but we now come into this light. Now we know how to walk now. We know how to move in those situations, right? Y'all got it.
You know, our people always, you know, especially these women, you know, they always talking about, you know, y'all can't judge. Y'all always judging somebody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody can't judge. Hey, we can't tell you that's from the book of Tupac. That's not in the Bible. The Most High, he gives the judgment. We can't put your ass to damn death. That's all of the Most High's power. But he gives, it's a book in the Bible called the Book of Judges. And guess what they did? They judged. That means that you tell your people, you compel your people to not do wrong. Matter of fact, let me get that first before I read the scripture I'm going to read now. Let me get that in the book of Ezekiel, one of my favorite verses in this Bible. Ezekiel 3:17. And it says, not 3. Oh, yeah, I'm in the wrong book. Yeah, Ezekiel 3:17. I hit the wrong book. Excuse me. Let me see where I'm at. Oh, here we go. Ezekiel 3:17. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman until the house of Israel. Therefore, hear my word, hear the word at my mouth, and give them warning from me. That's the judging. We got to give you the warning. Now let me go over. I could have read it down, but I'm gonna go ahead and, you know what I'm saying, get back over here to the book of Ecclesiastes, aka the book of Sirach, and I'm gonna go to chapter 45 and the last verse 26. This for all you y'all judging. The Most High God give you wisdom in your heart to judge his people in righteousness, that their good things be not abolished, and that their glory may endure forever. Let me read that one more time for you black, scornful, free-thinking, free-spirited black modern women / whores. The book of Ecclesiastes 45, verse 26. The Most High God give you wisdom in your heart to judge his people in righteousness. You judge in righteousness. That's what we're doing, judging in righteousness, trying to tell y'all to be a righteous, you know what I'm saying, sister, a sister of Proverbs. Y'all want to quote that all the time. That their good things be not abolished. We want your good things to shine in front of all the other sisters. Teach them how to be good sisters, how to be real women, and not trying to be a bad bitch. That their glory may endure forever. You leave a name, man. That sister right there, she had the spirit of the man. Up there, and that sister woke a lot of women up, man. She taught these other women how to be women, man. And you know, it's a good thing. This sister was like a sister, the Muslim sister, Sister Ali. Y'all hate Sister Ali because she talks too powerful. You know what I'm saying? Right. She talked too powerful. She tell you right now, like, no, black woman, you is not doing your job. You're on the white man cock. You know what I'm saying? You only each other pussy holes too much. All you want to do is suck on each other pussy holes and listen to the white man all damn day long. I mean, it's just pathetic. And this gonna be my last scripture. I'm gonna tell you this, that you know, we are special people, and you best believe that. We are the Israelites, Negroes out there. And let me get that for you in the book of Deuteronomy, the 7th chapter, verse 6. For thou art a holy people unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself. That's possessive. Above all people upon the face of the earth. We just got to act like it.
Right.
You know, the Gentiles, preferably the Greeks and the Romans, the Caucasians, the white man, they gave you all these names, nigger, African American, that Jesse Jackson begged them to do in 1986.
Right.
You know, colored, hey, you name it, damn it, they call us that.
Right.
We are the biblical Israelites that the Bible speaks of, from the 12 tribes of Israel. And yes, the reason why that we at the bottom of society right now is because the Most High gave us laws and commandments to keep. Right. The white man has told us, hey man, that law is over and done away with. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to keep breaking the law, and we're going to keep being punished. He told us that only us he will punish out of all the nations for breaking his laws. And that's why you see we at the bottom of society. This is why the black man is a beta male, sex thirsty dude boy and a little boy, a childish black man. This is why the black woman is a free spirited, free thinking, know it all, scornful whore. Right. This is why. This is why your children rule over you. This is why you can't make your children do any damn thing. You give them too much liberty. You know what I'm saying? You want to be their friend. You know, you make all these different babies. You make all these babies from all these different men, but don't want none of the men to sort of authority over you other kids. How that work? Where they do that at? They definitely do it back in these days of our ancestors. They didn't do it then.
Right.
But I digress.
All right.
Y'all boys got anything else to say?
Yeah, I got one last script too. I want to kind of bring out too, man. It's just the rebellion of the people, man. Like mainly our women, man. The men, we seem to. I know it's a lot of sisters coming into the truth, coming into the understanding, and you know, probably more than some brothers or whatever, because they actually are looking for that hedge. You know, they really do. Women innately want a leader, right? But y'all women, y'all get that leader. And then he'd start doing what the Most High telling him to do as far as guiding his household and how to, you know, raise the children and things of that nature. But y'all want to rebel against it, right? So let me get Isaiah chapter 30, right? Verse 1, it reads, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin." See that? They just want to take the rebellious children, right? Saith the Lord. They take counsel, but that counsel is not coming from their husband. They don't want that counsel from the husband, right? They want that counsel from the white, from Cody or Billy at work. They'll take that counsel, right? It says,
right.
Yeah, so then they get another spirit on them, right? It says, but not of my spirit. I'm not taking the words like the brother just read in Ezekiel 3. We are to guide the flock, watch over the flock. Son of man, I made you a watchman unto the house of Israel. Sis, we trying to tell you what's right, right? So we can rule together. You can't have a kingdom of just men or just women. The Most High said that marriage is honorable. Marriage is honorable. When you read in the book of Matthew, and it talks about, he said, what? Bid them to the marriage, right? This thing is spiritual, right? You can't rebel against it, black woman. We got to come together, and the black women got to get more understanding, and it's our job to teach them. But if they want to rebel, they just want to add sin to sin and be scornful and be a whore, you got to let them go. Let them go. It's some, hey, they maybe get right when that fire hit them.
Exactly. And just to expound real quick before I pass it to brother Daniel Huda, let me, because I did read Ezekiel 3:17, but let me read down. But I'm gonna start at Ezekiel 3:17 again. Son of man, I have made thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, hear the word at my mouth and give them warning from me. Verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou gettest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked from his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require from thy hand.
Right.
We got to give you warning. And I wanted to touch on something. I'm glad I remembered. This is all to our sisters that's in this truth that know they Israelites. Some of y'all wicked as hell. Some of y'all are righteous. But this is to all the free-spirited, free-thinking ones. Y'all watch, and you know, and I see. I was talking to Brother Don Yehuda the other night about this. When I watch, you know, and I watch a lot of brothers, you know, so a lot of brothers have a lot of good stuff. I'm not gonna call them by their names out if all wise is what I'm about to talk about now. But a lot of brothers cater to these women and wicked Israelite women. Every show they have, it's a mystery. Oh, I got this book now. You know what I'm saying? They were trying to hide this book. I'm in this book now. You know what I'm saying? And women, y'all love mysteries. But what they don't bring out is the law. Y'all stay away from people that teaching the laws. Y'all go more towards, y'all want that meat. But what you get is mystery meat. See, stick with the milk, get the law, stick with the milk, but you want to hear all these mysteries. Oh man, you know the staffs are really Moses' staff and Jesus' staff was a magic wand and blah 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 blah. Y'all want to hear all this, you know, this movie type stuff. And I'm not dissing none of the brothers. You know, it's entertaining. You know, very good information up in there too. But I notice y'all don't like to follow people that teaching those laws. Learning all that mystery meat stuff is not going to get us the kingdom. All these different books that people trying to just, you know, I bought this book right here, man. It costs this much, you know what I'm saying? They try to hide this right here, blah, 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 blah. Woo, woo. Just get the milk, which is the law. Get that milk. Don't worry about all that mystery meat. That's all it is, just mystery meat. It's not good for no kind of salvation. You know what I'm saying? And I know y'all love to follow those channels that don't teach the law. They just got some kind of mystery, this new thing. It's a new thing they got. You know, I got a new book. I got this right here, but let me show you, because, you know, I like to end, you like to end my, you know what I'm saying, my scriptures with the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12 and verse 13 and 14. But I'm going to start one verse above. And this for y'all women that love to follow these type of people, but they're not teaching that law. I'm not saying don't listen to them. You know, hey, I subscribe to a couple of them, but y'all need to be getting this milk, which is the law. And it says, verse Ecclesiastes, chapter 12, verse 12. And further, by these, my son, be abolished of making many books, there is no end, and much study is weary of the flesh, your mind, everything. These books are pulling you here and pulling you there, but you should be pulled to the milk, which is the law. That's the foundation. That's what's gonna get you salvation, not the mystery meat. Eat a little bit of the mystery meat, but you better drink a lot of this damn milk. But let me go ahead and you know, include my scriptures by reading further down, like the end of my scriptures with. So let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. This is verse 13. Fear the Most High God, keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. This is why he said that right after he told you, don't be a person of many. It's like it's throughout the Bible. You being a person of many of books. There's no end to many of books. Okay, to tell you, just focus on the milk. Let me read it again. So let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Verse 14, for the Most High God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing. You can't hide nothing. You can't be a secret hoe or a secret sex Thursday do boy. Whether it be good or whether it be evil, it's gonna come out. It's gonna come out. Brother Don Yehuda.
Shalom, brother. Hey, just before I get my final scriptures, I want to say that once again, it was an honor to sit on the panel with you brothers, to build today, to bring out that word through the power of the Most High. All praises be unto him. And I'm going to finish mine off with first with Psalms chapter 44, because this podcast is aptly titled the Scorn Black Man Podcast. And I'm going to show you that this is scriptural, because this is why we have to understand scripture. And this is why platforms like this has been ordained to be brought forth, because it's going to help to resuscitate our people out of that dead state. Psalms chapter 44, verse 13 says, "Thou makest us a reproach to our neighbors, a scorn and a derision to them that are round about us." So we already see that us as a nation is scorned, and we're a derision amongst the nations that we've been placed due to our disobedience. "Thou makest us a byword among the heathen, a shaking of the head among the people." So we know that we already, acknowledge being Black, African American, and so forth. I don't have to name the whole, infinite list of names and words that we're called by. And today's lesson about the free-spirited modern day woman, that's the shaking of the head. That's one of the shaking of the head when these nations that's round about us, where we've been casted to, look at us. And even amongst ourselves, those who are of the understanding and fear the Most High and follow his law, statute, command, we shake our head at the things that's going on within the community. This is part of the curses of our rebellion. And 15 says, "My confusion is continually before me." So we're always in confusion. We don't understand our roles. Women don't understand not to be masculine. Men don't understand not to be feminine. Women don't understand that they can't be the top. Men don't understand they can't be the bottom. Children are oppressors. They're not obedient. There's a lot of confusion within our community, and the shame of my face have covered me. So all of these things, and if you read up, I just wanted to start at 13 because it has scorn in there, because we are a scorned people, which is why the podcast is aptly named the Scorn Black Man Podcast, because it's our duty as watchmen is to point out all of the things that is alien and troubling our community. But there is a solution for you, Black man and Black woman, so-called Black man and Black woman. Let's go to Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 1. It says, "And it shall come to pass that thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God." So we got to learn how to listen. We got to be quick to listen and less to talk. Don't try to put your 2 cents in. Don't try to get the last word. No, sit there, be quiet, and just listen. Listen is a skill set that also is learned. It's not something you're born with. It's not something that's given to you. You got to learn this thing, because if you don't listen, you're going to miss something.
Right.
And it says, "To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all the nations of the earth." So that is the solution to the problems within our community. You want to know why we at the bottom? You want to know why we don't have nothing? You want to know why we bicker and beef amongst each other? Because we're rebellious. But if you want to flip that and do a 180, obey the words of the Most High, and we will be the top nation on the earth.
Right.
We will have the riches that y'all claim y'all want. We will have the dominance that y'all strive to want, because y'all go to these gangs, y'all go to these gatherings of the people thinking that this is giving you power. But the true power is in our Father, the Most High, Abba, Yahuwah, Yah, Yahweh, however you want to pronounce him. But we know that Yah is the supreme sovereign power over our people, and we have to follow his commandments to a T in the faith of Christ Jesus. With that, I say shalom on my end.
And brother, I'm gonna limit back of what you said, because we had a couple of dummy brothers, what I'm saying, and the name Scornful, man. Oh, what you talking about? Blah blah blah. We even had the false disciples of Christ. I ain't gonna call his name, but you know who I'm talking about over there, and
Right.
False disciples of Christ over there. You know what I'm saying? He putting scriptures on there like it's something crazy. But you brought out Psalms 44:13, right? That
Yes,
you just
sir.
brought out. All right, I'm
Yep.
gonna bring out Isaiah, the 28th chapter, right? I'm gonna start at verse 13. This was that false disciple of Christ, dude. But the word of the Lord was was unto them precept upon precept, precept upon precept, line upon line, line upon line, here a little and there a little, and that they might go and fall backward and be broken and snared and taken. Verse 14. Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule this people which are in Jerusalem. Yes, we are the scornful men. We don't brought out plenty of scriptures, false disciple of Christ. So please, you dumbass brothers, you know what I'm saying? You got a problem with the name, go to another damn channel. We worry about trying to wake up our people, you know what I'm saying? And with that, I'm gonna pass it. Well, I'm gonna pass it to the brother Zadok. Now he might have hit the wrong button, but we'd like to thank everybody out there once again, man. It was a wonderful, wonderful show, man. I appreciate the brother Zadok, man, coming on here, man. And if you could hear me, brother Zadok, you could come back on and say your final words if you like. But we definitely would love to have you back on anytime, man. You're welcome on every episode, every show. He brought the fire, brought the heat. Once again, you know, brother Daniel Huda, he's going to bring the fire and the heat. And you know, I'm going to come and spank your ass too. And so what we want to do is, all this is just edification. We just want to wake up our people. We love y'all, Israel, which is you so-called Negroes scattered across the four corners of the earth. They got scattered during the Atlantic slave trade. Before then, you got scattered in the sub-Saharan slave trade. You know what I'm saying? We've been through all kind of captivities, from Egypt to Babylon the Great, baby. But we're going to make it out of this thing. And I'd like to thank everybody in the chat room, brother Ben Daweed, the good brother BDS the Bridge. Hell, everybody who said anything. It's so many comments, I can't even go back, man. But love you, brothers and sisters. Until next time, episode 17, we would like to say shalom.
Shalom.
Peace and hair grease.